We're back for more. Is today going to be the day for level 10? I don't know. We'll see. Pretty close to level 9 right now, actually. Level 10 is going to be epic. And by epic, you know, like somewhat exciting for me. The flea market is awesome. It totally changes the game. From my perspective, the flea market makes the leveling experience from like 10 on pretty good if you know or you're able to access the weapons that you like, and I definitely will be able to. I don't really use it though to like super kit my character. Still kind of stay within the confines of the trader levels, you know, as you unlock them. So that's what I'm gonna be hoping for. The only thing that I've done since I last played was I claimed my insurance and equipped my character with some gear. I don't know what I'm gonna be using, and I wonder what the heck demolished my helmet. Crazy. I don't even remember that death. It might have been, actually, no, I know exactly what it was. It was an M61 round to the head. Dude whiffed so many shots against me, but he clobbered me with that one. Hey, Phantom. So, where I'm at as far as the level goes, 611 EXP to level 9. I've got a couple tasks that I'm going to work on. This BP depot one, all I need is one more fuel tank. So I'm going to try and get that one. And the one that I need is near old gas station. I could, I think, do the extortionist. So I should look that one up right now. And then Operation Aquarius. I don't have the key yet, unfortunately, which is key 206. And I'll just find it randomly while playing. Pretty sure I don't have keys like hidden around anywhere. As for the weapon that I'm going to use this time, I believe I'm going to go with the Saiga. Nice little shotgun. I'm trying to think of what... So I kind of want to use this just because it's big. Actually, you know what? Maybe we'll sell it. Will Ragman give me anything? No. It's kind of getting to the point where I'm not going to get much more for it. Oh, I know why I couldn't sell. Now does Ragman give me something? No. Yeah, I'm gonna have to spend 20k just to repair it, and it's getting to the point of like, you know, past no return, and I've got too much stuff now. So there we go. The reason why I want to take the Saiga is because it's got a sight. This M1's kind of, or the M4 is kind of cramping my style. It's okay, but I think I would rather different weapons. In fact, maybe I just cut ties with it right now. Maybe that's the way. That could be the play. Probably keep the magazine though. Take you off. I don't really like early game M4s. I wouldn't mind an ADAR, and I know it sounds funny that, like, you know, you're like, well, if this is just a better ADAR. Well, we got rid of it anyway. Let's get rid of you. Grab you. I almost wanted to right click and go link search. Let's repair the helmet. 10k. Oof. I can get some shotgun rounds. Buckshot. Perfect. I should try and take inventory of how much I need and quickly double check. So I can try and load ammo. No ammo. Okay, so I got 5, 10, 15, 21 plus an extra stack of 20. So 41 rounds. Sounds right. 41 rounds. Wow, that's cheap. And I think we're gonna need another stack, another backup stack. Because it's so cheap, I can keep it on my person too, so I don't need to keep the ammo locked away. And one in the gun. There we go. So I'm pretty much, you know, set with this Saiga. I actually really like the shotgun Saiga. So that's sweet. Got some backup mags. I'm gonna get one more stack of ammo. Definitely excited to get to level 10. I know that's a big marking point for a lot of people too. Let's keep one of those back there. Get you there. Grab a couple splints. I've been using a hotkey for my meds for a little bit now. I'm going to show you again what I did, and I highly recommend it. If you're somebody that likes to use bandages along with your meds, so I'll show you what I do, and you could use like a different combination than what I do right now too. I'll give you an example of it in just a moment. Let me see real quick here if I can just put that down. All right, too much stuff in the old inventory. So we got meds there. I think we can bring that. And I need to make sure I get this before I forget. So I got my marker. Can put that in my container. Take some glasses. Yeah, stash is a little bit too full right now. Oh yeah, food container, nice. And nothing else going. So I'm like kind of, my style's getting cramped by these mags, but I know I could use them with an ADAR, and I don't think I can buy them yet. Let me double check. If I can buy them, I'm just going to sell them. Not there. And I can buy them. Okay, cool. So I don't need to worry about hoarding any of them. These mags I cannot get right now though, so I will hold on to those for a little bit longer. So get rid of you. Just doing this to clear up my space a bit more. Can't live like a savage with a standard account, you know? AP rounds are better. You can snipe with them. That's true. And Flechetti would be. Yep. Yeah, I totally agree, Phantom. Flechetti's great round. I mean, these slugs will be fine, right? If I get a headshot, and I don't have access to any better. I'm only level 8, so there is that. So the med hotkey situation, and actually I can put one of you down here. So I'm gonna press to get my heavy bleed, and I'm gonna release on my bandage. So I have my number 4 key actually double bound to this. So pushing it in is going to be 1, which, you know, pressing it in gets number 4, and releasing gets number 7. So if I have any kind of bleed, all I need to do is press 4. And I'm starting to like remember to do this too. So that's been my latest revelation with hotkeys. So if you're trying to like min-max your space, your time, be a little more efficient, like that's one that I would recommend people consider. It's a little bit technical in a way, but I think it's easier in the long run. I'm pretty sure anyway. Get rid of that knife. I don't think there's really much that I can do with this gun otherwise, so we're just going to take it in as it is. Got my thing here. My character's all healed. And, oh yeah, I want to look up the extortionist. So I'll show you too, like, you know, any task that comes up, I just bring this over. Any task, so I just go the extortionist, Tarkov, and what I'm looking for specifically is the wiki. And so we've got the wiki here. And what does it tell me? So I need the unknown key, and then I need to get into this cabin over here. And this will be a little more difficult if you're not familiar with a map and you don't know where you're going. So what I would suggest you do in your offline map exploration, which you should absolutely be taking advantage of as a brand new player to the map, go in and find these locations. So you can find the body, you can find the shack. These maps are pretty good. If you want a map that does a little bit of a better job, you could go to something like Map Genie / Tarkov. I'm gonna click on customs. I love showing off these maps. So these are an interactive map, and when you look at it, you're like, whoa, there's too much there. So I'm just gonna click hide all. And then what I could do is I can turn on quest items, which doesn't show the body here. Interesting. I'm surprised it doesn't show. But anyway, so this is one of the places that I'm going. So you could cross-reference this with the other map. And the other map is fine. Like, honestly, it shows you enough of what you need to know. Let's go back to it here. So you can see that there's a body over here. It just doesn't have this new area in the bottom. And then this cabin is in the exact same place. So if we're looking at our Map Genie map, you can see that the case is right here. And then there's a body over here. And I actually have an interactive version, or like I have a spreadsheet that I've used for this too. And I thought it would be in my latest things, but you'll find that in my Learn Tarkov videos. And I'll show that later just so I can go get into a game now. So let's hop in. Preparing mentally to go in the factory for 2 quest chemical part 3. Is that the one where you have to plant the three powders in the dark? Can't remember that one. Chemical part 3. Or is that the one where you just have to get into, you have to kick down the one door and loot the thing from the cabinet? All right, I think I'm good. I think I've got everything I need. Just like kind of going over my meds in my head. Oh yeah, I want to bring one more tourniquet. I like to have 2 light bleeds, 2 heavy bleed uses. That's why you see me bringing these extras. And same thing with splints. And ideally, I would just have an alu splint in my alpha container. But I'm not bringing an alloy splint right now. Okay. Customs, 9 o'clock. Insure, of course. Insure everything. And I'm gonna need to get the unknown key. We'll see if I get lucky. So there's 2 objectives that I can complete this raid. The one that has to go to the offices and the breach. Okay. Do you not like factory very much, Phantom? And yes, yeah. As soon as they hear the door, right? They're like, hi, I'm here. I've had plenty of times where I go up there, kick down the door, and nobody comes up. And then there's other times too where all of the action is up in the office. It's interesting how random the experience can be between people and, you know, just luck of the draw, really. But yeah, I definitely, like, when I kick open that door, I'm ready for a fight. And if you're listening intently, you'll hear somebody coming at you. And I guess maybe my recommendation in that situation, just be pre-fire the corner. Just go around the corner already throwing bullets down. Too many Chads. I don't run into them, man. I don't know what it is about my factory runs. Maybe the game's just feeling bad for me. My factory runs have been easy. I haven't played too many on this account, and not even that many on the other one, to be fair. People with the KS. Yeah. That seems to be the map to play that gun. Everything's close range. Oh, that's so interesting. Yeah, I don't stick around on factory for too long whenever I play, but there's been a few matches where I've gone and tried to farm scavs on it. That's actually an excellent way to level up. If you're proficient with the combat in the game and you have some weapons that you enjoy using, that's a great way to get to level 10. And what some people will do to actually boost themselves, they'll just keep going to factory and fight. If you have one really good farming run, you can get, you know, 10, 12, 15k worth of EXP just from scavs alone. The tricky part is that if you don't have good enough gear, you do risk getting, you know, popped by a player scav at some point. I actually don't think that factory is a great map to learn on, aside from like offline mode if you're playing Horde or something, to practice your aiming ability and just like the weapon recoil, the familiarity with point shooting and all that. I don't find the factory experience all that great. I haven't run into a KS in a while. I'm trying to think if I even have this wipe. Just been lucky. And isn't that odd too, right? Like, I haven't seen that gun once, and I know that people run into it fairly regularly. Oh, what an interesting spawn. I actually don't know how much this gun is going to kick if I shoot a whole bunch of shots in quick succession. So I was hesitant to go across and just like go for my objective because I have to cross another spawn in order to get there. At least I think I do. Oh, there's a dude. So there's a loose loot spawn right here. Got him. So I tried to alt-click as much as I could there. I discarded my balaclava and took his, just so that I'm gonna have like I won't have to buy face masks. Recheck the corner. People can walk around right there. Gotta be careful. Taylor, how you doing, dude? I got lit up by the KS 3 times. How is that happening to people? That's crazy, man. So this is the nice thing about using this like, you know, crappy vest, is I can take the first scav one that I find. It's nice for Having a bit more space. I'll put my ammo up here, get that ready. I wish I could put a med in, or my extra mag up in there, but this is all okay. And I actually really like the Vepr. So I'm going to clear this corner again before I start going around, just in case. I still haven't even seen that gun either. I've heard it a few times, the MK. Oh my gosh. What a scary weapon. I can one-shot body shot you with a lot of different armor classes, can't it? Like, what? I don't even know what one needs in order to survive it. And I know that, like, the second tier of the ammo, like, from the top, you don't even need the best in order to get one shot. But I guess the gun is, like, super expensive. I need to turn up my sensitivity by a little bit. There we go. Better. More in line with my other sensitivity. And Slick saved your life, okay? Can't wait until I can start making all the bucks on this account. I won't be running Slicks, but I'll feel a lot better. Are you to the point where you're always wearing big armor now, Taylor? Oh, what do we got here? Oh, hey, look at this. Oh, look at this. It's that AP round. I keep losing these because I'm doing exactly what I just did there. I guess it's only 15k, right? Like, who cares? Yeah, man, that M61, that hurt. The funny thing about it is that the dude didn't hit me with any shot, and then it was just a headshot. I thought I was getting my shots close to his head. It must have bounced around, like you know, to the left of his ear, above his head. That's one thing that's a little tricky, is trying to get your recoil to bounce to the right place. So you gotta almost aim at their belly button if you want it to go up to their head with a poorly kitted weapon. Oh, you find them. A factory key. Holy smokes. I guess I'm just gonna keep these bullets here. The factory key's helpful. Any scavies? Just that one dude that wandered in at the beginning. So as per usual, whenever I spawn in this area, I take my time, I loot all the containers. Can I snipe him? He got a shot off. I might have traded with that dude. This is scary. I almost lost my head. Let's get in and out of here quickly. So while I'm looting, I'm going to pack my mag. It's a really nice use of time, too. It's a little time saver that's smart to adopt, I would say, anyway. I'm just going to, you know, examine everything, but I'm not going to take it all. Some of the stuff I know is junk. I got that 310 key twice in a row before. So I you know, that little peek over into the corner there was a bit, you know, was a bit aggressive. I should probably stick closer to my cover whenever I'm peeking, just in case. Ooh, chocolate. He's got an AK. Oh, and this is the whole reason why I never carry a weapon. The whole reason. And what I mean by weapon, but by a melee weapon. So this antique axe is used for a task later, like a quest. However, it's quite valuable to be sold. The fence, it's like 25k or something like that, and I can't lose this. Such a win-win. Oh, and bolts. We like bolts. We like the bolts. Yeah. That's good to hear, Taylor. You're insurance frauding. I like it. The frauding. What would you say your biggest weakness in PvP is right now, Phantom? I'm trying to think of what mine is. Oh, yeah, I might be wise to put away the chocolate, but I don't know. So the Vaseline, like, you know, is worth less than the chocolate, and same with the CMS, but to me, those things are worth quite a bit. I could have taken that splint for later. You never know. I'm trying to think of what my weakness is with PvP. I would say... I would say that sometimes I'm not aggressive enough rather than too aggressive. So, like, I think I could increase my aggression in some situations. I try to be tactical quite a bit, and I do play my aggression card whenever I think I need to, but I think sometimes it would be better if I just, you know, I took advantage of Peeker's advantage more, you know? This game rewards it. You... I don't really ever go into loot Big Red. There's a couple of things that I could hit in there, but I find that the risk of somebody seeing me go in is not really worth a reward, like the small reward. Not a ton of money to be made in that area. I could pop in right here, though. Maybe we'll do that. I just don't like going in the middle. These cabinets are nice because we can often get, or we can get gas analyzers, which I need 2 of, actually. And I also need to find keys, which I can get in here, and flash drives. I haven't seen a flash drive on one of these in a while. I was hoping that would, you know, lead to the game just giving me one. Right? That would be nice. I think I need a white tape. Oh, a Nixer. Nice. There's some value. I learned to run towards the fireworks. Probably while I die. Why I die. Yeah, man. I mean, there's nothing wrong with going towards the shots. But the problem is when you're running towards the shots, you're running towards one side of the shooting. And there could be an unknown out there. So I like going in the area of the shots and trying to keep my advantages. Oh yeah, Peacekeeper level 3 is huge, dude. You know what's interesting too, Tay, is the 55A1 is pretty expensive on Peacekeeper. It gets so cheap. Oh yeah, I was wondering when I was going to find a med in here. Finally. It gets so cheap when you're, when you get, not Peacekeeper, when you have Skier to level 4, is it? Which you're probably not that far from. In Knowledge, trying to find a solid friend of Duo. Solo's been hard. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think the duo version of this game is way more enjoyable even than the solo. I like solos, but I love duos. Do you ever mess around on the LFG? I've met some good people there. I mean, if I played the game more, I'd invite you to play some duos with me too. Once summer comes and all my like school stuff is dealt with. I actually had a brutal school experience 2 days ago. There's been a bunch of like essays and reports and stuff that are due for my college courses. And I had a ton of research, references, like copy, you know, so like my written thoughts and whatnot on on a particular subject that I've been writing an essay report on, or report essay, analytical essay. And I don't know what happened. And I'm a technologically savvy person. I'm not like incompetent whatsoever. And somehow I lost this document. I searched through everything. I couldn't find it. So I wrote my prof, and she's letting me have an extension on it, but it was so disheartening. And it was funny too, because normally I use Google Docs for my work, and I was using Microsoft Word for this one, because it has like an outline view, and I just learned how to use the crud out of Microsoft Word. So I was like, oh, I'm going to use it for this project. I think this would be a good one. So I had everything nicely organized. It was just well built, there's a ton of work put into it. And I had to hand in a draft, which I saved as a new file, and then I went to go back and find the old one. I can't for the life of me find it. I don't think I overwrote it. I'm certain I didn't delete it. I even looked at my trash. I opened my last 25 documents, stuff I hadn't even interacted with for multiple days. It was so disheartening. It was yesterday that I figured out that it was missing, and I was like, oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me. So I'm gonna put this one in my container. Oh, we get some more ammo, nice. And I can insurance fraud mine right here. That's sweet. And what I could do... Let's get some of this BP ammo in here. Yo, what's up, Lo? How long does a scav raid last? I mean, it's a varied time. You can have a scav raid last for 10 minutes. And I think that sometimes on very rare occasions it might even go a little bit lower than that. But usually they're, somewhere between, I would say, 13 and 20 minutes. And I think you can still get into the raid with 30 left. It used to be that you could even get in with 40. So it's definitely random, is the short answer. Okay. Forget it. Can I put a... Yeah, I can put a sight on this one. So I'm just using the tubes as cover to my right while I cleared the left. That was risky. I was down to my last 2 shots. While I'm looting, I'll pack my mag, and I can actually put a new one here just in case things get weird. They did not. Listening. Okay. Sometimes I use Taylor's tactics when the shooting is loud, so I sneak around. Sometimes I approach too slow and the fun is over. Everybody is hiding and I get in troubles. Yeah, that's a very valid point, dude. You should either get in there with enough time to make something happen. My approach for a lot of loud situations is I'll get into an area where I feel like I'm in a strong position, and then if something comes about, if I put myself in the right spots, look for the right shots, and I get a good shot, my survival chance of that situation I keep quite high. But if I just go in and run around like a maniac looking for the fights, I often overexpose myself and then just die. Okay, so this would be smart to swap to. So I'm just gonna try and create a little bit of space here. Let's put that there, put you on, search the backpack, morphine, oh, get rid of that. Figure out what kind of a mess I created here. I'm gonna go sort this out somewhere different. So I'm just gonna click this dude. Oh, he's got a Triton on. My greediness, please don't end me. Please. Oh, gotta loot it. Okay. This is a little bit better. What did this guy have on him? What's this Triton doing? And what do I want to get rid of? So I guess I gotta get rid of a mag. I don't even know which mags have the right ammo in it. Oh, actually I do. They're the 30 of 30 ones. Let's do this. And put you there, you here. And you up here. Drink you. Easy decision. I should probably just drink this too. Need the space, you know? Put that up there. Get ready to use this if I need it. I got my splint ready. And I think I'm doing okay. Get meds out. I want everything in the container to be the stuff that I'm like taking for profit, so I'm gonna swap here. And I'll just keep the functional things up top. Like so. Okay, so now I've upgraded my armor. I've insurance frauded a bunch. I just have an insurance fraud in my backpack or my helmet. I'll get there though. Oh, since 10 days only, I have 10 min raid. It's hard to escape with that following your different runs. Yeah, low C, the like survival of this game is like so dependent on knowledge that in the beginning most players really struggle. If you keep spending time in offline raids, you'll get it though. And I don't know if you're following any guides for learning maps, but that can be a really big thing. Like you just put in a bit of effort at the beginning to follow along with some sort of video guide and just keep learning the maps little bits at a time. That'll make your survival go up quite a bit. Like it'll be impressive how quickly, if you're willing to do those offline raids. Yeah, Taylor. The feeling of invincibility whenever you put on the big thick stuff. That got me a lot whenever I first started playing too. I'd get on the good gear and then I would play like I don't know, I'd play a bit more reckless. It's the best way to describe it. I hope this key is here. Kind of sad if it's not. My recklessness goes up, and it's definitely a problem. It's a quarter, whatever. Functional stuff up top. I don't need to have that key anywhere different. So I'm just quickly looking over my inventory to decide, like, if I need to make some plays or do something specifically different, like, what do I need to do? I need to have another shotgun mag ready, so I got those over there. I would prefer that the Triton was at the bottom than at the top. I wish I could just, like twist it. And yeah, M61s make nothing any problem. M61's the meta ammo right now. Like, it would be worth your time to buy M61, or craft it, rather. So crafting M61. I'm trying to decide if I want to go through and like get over to gas station. I think that's the play. Even though this can be a pretty dangerous area. Yeah, craft M61 in the hideout and then use it on a hunter if you're trying to go truly budget. That way you're limiting how much you bring into the raid. Solid. So there's a sniper scav that can spawn up there. I'm gonna have to start forcing myself to look for them again. I definitely am complacent now. And you know what? The Alton, when you get used to the sound, like it can be fine. You have to play like you don't have ears. I know that like sounds funny, but you can definitely play with the Alton, like use it to your advantage in every possible way. I love the Alton. It's so good. What do I want to get rid of? I want the scissors. I guess at this point I could get rid of a splint, but that seems so dangerous, you know? I hate getting rid of functional things. Let's get rid of some ammo. I have enough mags, and I'm not, like, preparing to use that weapon anyway. Can't remember, can I get out of here on the right? No? The toolbox is looted. Evidence of the bad man's. Okay, so this could be okay, or this could go very poorly. We'll see. So I'm trying to scout out to see anyone that might be in the rafters up here. If they are, I'm going to have to switch to my other weapon. I think. I don't know. Maybe I can snipe them with the shotgun from here. So I see a scav up there. I'm going to try and block line of sight and just move across this way. Keep an eye on my left. Damn. What was that? Is that a grenade? Head. The grenade launcher? Oh, you jerk. What a guy. So, like, the alternative there was that I went into that area and tried to clear it out, but I thought that I could get by. I didn't know that those guys were a beast with the grenade launcher. That area is dangerous. Wise words, sir. So now I lost my unknown key. So now I got a factory key, so that's cool. So this is what I mean about the axe. So look at that, 37,000. So I made like a little bit of profit. I got a factory key out that raid. That's cool. I am gonna need another one of you. And I'm not afraid to lose gear. This is something that, you know, has been drilled into me for a while now. I'm not at all afraid to lose gear. In fact, I know I need to go through my gear. So in a sense, it's like it's a good thing that I'm using it, right? If you find that you're afraid to play on your PMC, but your stash is overwhelmed, you just force yourself to go in and do, you know, loot cache runs, something that is going to get you a little bit of EXP. Or if you're like really, really, you know, overwhelmed by how the game goes in the beginning, throw your PMC in there, make sure you get some food and water, you know, throw your PMC in the raid for a task that you're trying to do, and then just hide in the bush for like 20 minutes while you watch some video that teaches you something about the game, or you watch an episode of something. That's, you know, there's nothing honorable or dishonorable about it. It's a strat, but it definitely makes the raids a lot easier. So if you're finding you're hesitant to play your PMC, like I would recommend maybe considering that strat that I just mentioned there. So I think I'm going to bring this armor in. The alternative is using my P.A.K.A., which I don't necessarily need to at this point. I'm going to bring in the SKS, and kind of a sad story about this one is there's a little side mount that would be right here where I could mount an optic onto it. So this, like, that's usually the difference between this SKS and this one. So if we look at them, their stats are identical, but this one can be modded a little bit differently. But otherwise, still similarly functioning weapons. I do get to use. Oh, I didn't put that ammo in my rig, so I can't even use that. Let's see here. I do have some BP, so that's cool. Maybe I'll take some of this in. So I took the ammo out of my chamber. I'm gonna put a bullet in there. I am gonna bring some PS rounds with me that I'll keep on my person. I'll keep a very small amount of BP. So I'm essentially making this BP ammo pretty precious. And what maybe I'll do is I'm not going to bring in the Vaseline this time. So I'm just going to make sure that I have, you know, my painkiller if I end up needing it. And I will keep, let's say, another 30 BP rounds here. And then I'll bring 60 PS rounds with me. So this gives me some options. I can reload with PS rounds if I need, but I'm going to have some stopping power rounds. I just don't want to waste them, right? They're kind of precious to me right now. So let's do that. I don't know what this Salu is doing, so maybe we'll just bring him. And yeah, that's right. I don't have access to much for meds yet. I don't think I have the one unlocked that I would be using. Oh, I do. I can get car medkits. So that's cool. All right. But this is fine for now. What else? So I've got the med situation. I've got my painkillers. I'm using up all the other stuff. It's good news. And I did get level 9. Actually, that's good info. I want to see where I'm at. So I need 9,000, just 10,000 EXP. And I might be able to get it in the one raid. If I wanted to check, I could come over here, look at Extortionist. Oh, it's not going to tell me how much EXP I get. Anything? So 3,200. And then this task I'm completing as well. This is 3,800. So we're at 7,000 right there. And if I manage to find a red screwdriver so that I can barter for this shotgun right here, then I'll get the EXP from his gunsmith task, which is 6,500. So I'll definitely get a level up. And I could kind of speed this up too by playing a scav run, I think, but I'm just gonna go back in on my PMC. I'm not hurting for money or anything right now. So I'm gonna get a couple normal bandages, a couple of these. I'm making sure to use some of my, like, you know, rarer meds and whatnot. Like I'm bringing my CMS in. I'm trying to bring in the Vaselines, but I'm not finding an opportunity to use them, so I'm just gonna leave them behind this time. So 4, release. I'm just keeping the Salua for backup. Like it's not a lot of meds, honestly, but we're going in on the cheap. And then what else do I need? I don't need any food specifically. I think I'm all right. And this is the shotgun that I'm going to modify to turn into the one that I need. I also have a little backup weapon here that I haven't used yet. Actually, this might be the weapon to use. Let's see, I think I have some ammo for it too. M62, 3 rounds. Come on. I've got some mags with like some other rounds. That might be, yeah. I'll save that maybe for the next run. I think I'm good. I've got my marker. Got all the meds that I need. I need some splints. That was a rip. You know, it's funny because normally I wouldn't go through that one direction, but decided to try it. Let's see if I can finally get all this done. Dorms area is easy now. Is it easy because you've learned it and you have the right equipment to deal with it? I find that dorms is easy as long as you have a hard hitting weapon. Like if you go in with an M1A and M61, you know, that'd be fine, or any kind of full auto really. For me, it's not losing the gear, it's the stuff that you get in the raid. Yeah, I get that. The like sort of safety net for me is I know I can always earn a boatload of money on my scav runs. So I'm not so attached to the losing the stuff in raid. I'll definitely make decisions to protect the loot often whenever I'm at later stages. Like if I've completed my task already, I'll often, you know, if I'm carrying a ton of stuff, I'll be like, all right, it's time to get out. But like for instance, if I was loaded with gear and my buddy was like, hey, let's go check out dorms. I'm like, well, I'm already full. So if I go to dorms and die, then I'm losing all this stuff. Like I definitely respect my loot like that. But yeah, I mean, I know what you mean about wanting to keep the loot that you have on you. But money's just so easy to make in the game once you know a map and know a loot run. It's so easy. Found a ratchet. Are ratchets crazy expensive? I was wondering. They're used for crafting the Bitcoin, or not Bitcoins, the GPUs now, right? Oh yeah, maybe you guys know what's the price of thermite right now? That's something I'm curious about. So if you're just tuning in, I'm doing some tasks. I'm trying to complete. Well, you'll see the picture of the tanker on the thumbnail there. I have a task left for proper, which is it BP Depot? I think that might be the one. I have to mark 4 different tankers. I've already marked 3, and I'm going for the 4th one. I was on my way to go finish up all my tasks there, and I got grenade launchered in my last round, so a little bit of a want. And I also am doing one for Skier called the Extortionist, where I need to find a key that is on customs map. So there's a dead scav that's by RUAF Roadblock. I'm going to head there, pick up the key off of him, and then go to the location for my task. So an ideal spawn would be the side of the map that I was on for my last raid, which is near Big Red. Actually, there's a spawn that's right near RUAF Roadblock. If I got that one, it'd be so nice. But yeah, if I spawn on the other side of the map, it's all right. I'll spend my time looting. I'll try and clean up some scavs along the way, and then I'll make my way to the RUAF Roadblock, get the key, and hope that my unknown key is there. And we'll see, like, it might make sense, too, to try and make my way to Old Gas at the start and get my marker finally done. And 60k for Thermite. Okay. Thanks, Steven. The reason I ask is because I noticed that the barter trade for an ammo box, which is like... So I look for 2 containers pretty early on, as soon as I can. At this point, I would buy the stuff to do the trade for an ammo box, just to free up the, like, be able to collect ammo as I need it. And the funny thing is, when you first start out in the game, you probably hoard ammo all over the place, and you probably are hoarding a lot of ammo that really isn't any good, but you're just, there's so many different types that how can you possibly know what's good and what's not? So at some point, you'll do this ammo purge where you're like, oh, okay, this is all actually like garbage, it's trash. But anyways, so I want to get a box for my ammo, and then I will, as soon as I level up either my hideout to craft one, which would be like the scav junk box, either I'll craft one there or I'll buy one from Therapist, which I think is level 2. Those are the 2 big priorities, and that'll help free up a lot of space and make it possible for me to start saving questing items. You spawn Big Red, careful rushing RUAF. Yeah, totally. Yeah, if I spawn Big Red, I'll go and loot the container area, the one that you guys see me do quite often. So that's the containers that... I don't think it's actually west of Big Red. I think it's east, because the cardinal directions are backwards from the way that most maps are oriented. Someone made a comment on the customs video that I have, the Learn Customs 01, and they said that having directions would be helpful, and I 100% agree. I just think, like, the situation that BSG created with the way that their maps were to start with, like, they actually had, like, their maps are upside down too, which is weird. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't have north at the top of a map on any map. Like, that just makes sense, right? So they actually made their maps, and I don't know if that was, like, some sort of weird oversight, or if they decided to change something. I don't know. I would love to understand that one. And yeah, bullet guides to go through your ammo would be a good idea. Even if you use something, yeah, there's a few different, like, Pestilli might have a tier list for ammo. See, look at that. We spawned here. Let's see how this goes. Where'd the body at? So now do I try and run to the other spot? Like, do I just go for it? So I'm going to insurance fraud my helmet just into that bush right there. I think I'm going to try. Do I get grenade launcher just like the last time again? Whoa, buddy. I had this feeling like a grenade was coming. Just decided to nope out of that one. Yeah, I was thinking of going to Crack House, but I don't really need the loot, you know? Dang. Did he just, like, have an angle on me? Or did he get me with a grenade? No, he did have an angle on me. Huh. I didn't hear him get around. I tried canceling my reload and I was going to peek as soon as it was done. I suggest you go through construction site. Yeah, no doubt, right? Yeah, it makes sense that somebody that was looking for a fight would go through there. Unfortunately, he either killed the scav that was between us or the scav ignored him. Maybe I didn't hear him shoot the scav because he had a silenced weapon. It could have been it. Alright, so we got this, Uh-oh, out of backpacks. Out of backpacks. Out of helmets. What do I want? Do I want these or do I want the one from Proper? I'm trying to think of like who do I need to level up. And they're both doing okay. I love that I can buy these backpacks now. That's awesome. If you get into like a habit of insurance frauding regularly, you'll never need to buy them. Do I use my hunter now? I think I do. I'll take my 3 M62 bullets. And I think all I have left is just the stuff that's in the mag. So this will be an interesting run here. So get you. Don't need any food yet. Not gonna need you. Is that my ammo one? Yeah. Maybe I can bring this now. And I know I've got some mags just kicking around here. Perfect. Oh, that one's got no rounds in it. And I don't think I have extras, so I think I'm gonna be going into the raid like pretty light on ammo. Maybe that's a bad idea. Do I have any rounds I can buy? I don't think so. Nope. Nope. You wouldn't have any. And nothing here. Maybe this is not a good idea. So what I'm gonna do... So I'm only gonna be really able to use this weapon once I can buy stuff for it. So... just going to get rid of it. Trying to only keep on the stuff that I'm like actively going to use. So what weapon now then? I guess we go back to this guy. Maybe I do. Puts you away. BP rounds. So I lost a little bit of BP ammo there. That's okay. Nope, don't want PS rounds in there. I want PS rounds on my person. You go in there. You go in the gun. You go in there. So I got the gun taken care of. I'm gonna get some more PS rounds. I'm happy that I'm using up my stuff. Something that I'm trying to correct with my approach to starting out is I don't want to hoard stuff to the point where I'm not using it and then I have access to it later on and I didn't use it when it was like more valuable to me. So I'm trying to make sure that I do that now. Let's bring a grenade this time. I want to bring a bank robber. Oh, I do have M80. I could have totally used the weapon. That's a shame. Put that in there. And then, do I want to use this? I kind of do. I'm waiting to just sell these. I kind of do. I guess I'm going to buy the rig. So I don't need anything fancy. That's the nice thing about the SKS too, is you can just pocket load your ammo. Which is perfect. Let's get 40 more bullets, or well, 38 technically. And then, am I doing all right for meds? I got you. Let's get another one of you. 2 of these. 2 of those. 2 of them. Oh no, it did the thing. Where I was pretty sure that I clicked on this, but it didn't like register. I don't know what I'm doing there. I should slow that down and look at it. would like to know why I'm buying the stuff that I don't need. 4. Nice. 6. Got all of the things. We're running a pack of this time. And oh yeah, I need that. I need you. Get back here. Perfect. Okay, the stash is getting a little bit better too. I am ready to go. Probably gonna play this one a little bit slower. Oh, and I didn't heal myself. That's a rip. What can I do about that? So I think I could load an offline raid and then heal myself that way, but I think I'm just gonna spend the money and figure it out. So this is what, a light bleed? Let's use you, and then I've got... This is not an economical way to heal yourself, just so you know. Would have been smarter to heal myself the other way. That's okay. Let's bring this damaged one in. I think it's enough healing points. We'll find out. Dang, I had the right spawn and everything. Try going at night. It's more quiet for doing quests. That's actually a good point. Let's give that a shot. Because I don't need to necessarily look for any combat while I'm here. I just want loot. And I want to hit those 2 tasks. I don't think I have a marker on me. Or no, I do. Do I? I think I do. Good suggestion, Phantom. So we'll do a night raid. Yeah, I do have my marker. Okay. So night raids are interesting. I actually don't do these for tasks that often, but you bring up a valid point that it probably would be easier. Night raids are good if you know the map and where you're going, and I think with the recent changes that they made to scabs, it would probably be even better too. So you can use foliage as cover a little bit more. Scabs aren't going to shoot you from quite as far away, and the distance is normally reduced in the evening. The only thing I'm going to have to watch out for are cultists, which would be awful. I'm pretty sure I would get owned by a cultist. So there is that. So this could either go really, really well, or it could go quite poorly. We'll see. Building on something that I've said in previous broadcasts, that I enjoy normalizing that I'm getting wrecked in my raids here. So something that a lot of people are going to experience in their first raids, especially when they're a beginner. And you can see here, like, I know what I'm doing, and I'm not an incompetent player, but I'm trying to make the best of, you know, pretty weak situation. And sometimes I'm just getting owned for it. I'm having a lot of successful time in the raids, and, you know, I wouldn't necessarily say that I did, I made one wrong decision, which got me killed in my last 2 raids. So the choice of pathing, and that would be something for me to learn from. You know, I probably shouldn't try to skirt the map so quickly there with the weak gear. It would make more sense for me to just take the long way, make sure that I'm getting through, and, you know, there's a reason why I didn't direct people to that area of the map when I was creating my Learn Customs guide. But yeah, I'm definitely getting owned right now. It'd be cool if I could get all of the components for my unlock here, and I could gear my character up for my next session. So if you find yourself here for the first time, I usually come live 2 days a week. The intention of doing live content for me is to provide some sort of educational value that is reasonably quick for me to do. So I enjoy making the videos that you might have seen on the channel, and I want to keep on producing those, but the amount of school commitment, or like the amount of school time commitment that I have currently, prevents me from spending much time working on videos. So I'm, you know, I find the task of making them enjoyable, but it is still work, and so I'm trying to be really clear with setting work boundaries. And I spend a lot of time working on one thing or another, whether it's studying, writing. I do get a little bit of working time on these videos in between, but right now school's not allowing me very much, and it's just a busy time of year. So it's, you know, it's getting towards the end of term. I have big projects that are due, final exams that are coming up. And so if you're looking for other videos, you're wondering why, you know, there's a delay on that. One, I find them challenging. They do take a lot of time, and my time is committed elsewhere. So getting live 2 days a week, Tuesdays and Sundays, 6 o'clock Pacific. I try and make it here. If I'm not going to be here, I do make an honest effort to let people know that I'm going to be missing my session. So you'll see me go live usually for around a minute with a note that says can't be here today for whatever reason. You know, there'd be a few exceptions, I guess, where I wouldn't be able to do that, but trying to make sure that there's at least some consistent content. So speaking and adding on to that, where we start here. Oh, cool. Interesting. Adding on to that, if there's ever something that you would like me to talk about in my live sessions here, something you'd like me to cover, you're welcome to ask me in chat. So, you know, I'll try and live respond to something. You could always reach out to me on Discord, on Twitter, anywhere where you see me online. I'm pretty active on Reddit too. You can message me in any one of those places and be like, hey, I want to know about this. Would you mind showing an example or covering this in some way during your next live session? And that'd be awesome. I'd be more than happy to accommodate any sort of requests. Music, quiet. Yo, what's up, Fred? How you doing, dude? Gucci, oh no. Oh yeah, dude, getting owned. Getting owned over here. How you doing, Gucci? Fredicus. We haven't done a raid in a while, man. Like I was just saying there, I got lots of stuff going on. A motor? I don't need no motor. Chocolate. Green tea. Oh, what a good raid start. So I like to put my valuable stuff at the bottom of my backpack and my lesser things kind of up towards the top. Just heard some sprinting. I'm stuck on something. What is it? Near old gas, yes, I'm gonna try and sneak around to RUAF. I wonder if I can do it. Are you suggesting that I go through the construction area? I guess maybe it'll be easier to sneak with the fact that I'm playing at night. Getting clips, trying to qualify for a tournament? Okay, Fred. Fred's our honorary pro gamer here. Got some talent, that guy. I did something recently, Fred, you might be interested in. I upped my sensitivity, and it's been really good for playing Apex. Needed to happen. I think I'm a slightly higher sensitivity gamer. I've been playing with low sense for a while. And heck yeah, there, Tay. All right. This is my favorite armor right here. This is the one. This is the armor you're going to see me wearing all the time. And if you don't use this armor yet and you have access to the flea market, start using this armor. Hello? So there's train tracks out there, and that's where metal would have been. All scabs just booking it around, dude. Yeah, nothing is a guarantee. True words have never been spoken. Oh, we got an... Okay. Can I reload this in raid? I don't think so. Let's try. Nope. Oh, it would have to be on my character. Nope. And I can't take this out during the raid. Oh, that would have been too nice. That would have been nice. So I don't know what I'm doing with this Karasa. Maybe I'll end up using it if I get hit. Maybe I should be using the Karasa first. So this other armor, the press one, that I just put in my backpack, it's only got 50 durability. But it repairs quite well. I ain't taking no chances. Listening for a friend. Don't hear a friend. I don't really like this version of an AK. Okay. I was using BP rounds on that dude. I just top loaded my mag with PS rounds. Imagine if there was a dude down at the end there. I'd be so sad. So I don't see anything, but that don't mean nothing. And I don't know if you see worse than I do. So I probably have a bit of brightness added on my monitor. That guy didn't know. I got the 20 round mag for the SKS in my bag. I can't put it on my gun. And I just found it in raid. It's a 35 round one. It would be nice to get it in my gun. I don't think there's a way. This is our spot. Made it to the big leagues. Oh, now I can put something in my container. What do I want? Chocolate? Yeah, I don't think I can take out my internal mag while I'm in raid either. That would be nice, though. 35 rounds in an SKS. Woo! So is there still another scav here? Wouldn't that be terrifying? I shouldn't over-peak. I mean, I should just let my timer go here. In case some meanie comes by, decides to end my raid for me. Yeah, the press armor. So it's called Zhuk-3. Z-H-U-K-3. Such a good low-level armor. I would say that this is the best, like, leveling armor in the game. For cost and, like, effectiveness. It's certainly not, like, something infinitely special. It's not going to prevent you from dying against a whole lot of stuff, but it'll prevent you from dying against a lot of scav rounds. What do you got? Looks like you got a helmet, bro. It does. And then what's this rig all about? Holy what? A big rig. Gear down, big rig. What is this rig? This thing's nuts. It's insane. I'm gonna insurance fraud my helmet somewhere. Grab the knife. Knife's free. Grab the glasses. They're free too. Oh, and you've got loot. Look at you go, dude. Yep. Yep. Where are you? Yink. Yoink. Yinked and yoinked it. I don't know what a yink is, but you heard it here first. An unknown item. Oh, it's a buffer tube. This is actually one of the better ones. That would sell for a lot on the market. They got nerfed and can't see you well at night. It's perfect. Everything's adding up. So let's do this. So this I want to use for a task. I'm pretty sure I need one more. That'd be nice if we got that out. Got the key. Everything's going all right here. Yeah, nice key. This is the tree of giving. So I always know where this tree is because it's next to the med bag. In this little cement circle in the ground. Oh, more meds. Excellent. And anything can spawn under here. So we see PP rounds. Like, you could find a slick right there. And I have. Doesn't happen often, but... Oh, yeah, these caches, they basically glow at night. So if you're trying to look for them and you're having a hard time, maybe a night raid is the way to go. More painkillers. Blue fuel. Or powder, rather. Oh, what? What? Okay, what do I need to get rid of here? Let's get rid of you. Let's take you. And do I just eat this? I think I just eat it. I should probably get rid of an armor, honestly. I'm carrying one around for not much reason, but I will continue. Okay, let's sneak. We will sneak. Sneak a snick. Should I actually, like, snick it? I could just crawl the whole way. Oh, yeah, you don't need it for the container trade. Yeah, you're totally right. Womp womp. Okay. Okay, we've made it this far. This is good. Progress. I'm gonna hear the "must be a bugalo," and then I'll die. Okay. More progress. This is going good, chat. It's going well. You want to be grammatically correct. I do believe it's going good. Okay, okay, okay. Just a couple steps to get myself out of the way, you know. Don't want to be too vulnerable. Even though I'm walking around like Sam Fisher. I guess Sam Fisher would probably be like crouching and crawling. Oh, look where we are. Got bad dudes all around. Just killed 2 slick ricks. Easy. Stop making it seem so easy, Fred. I'm over here with PS rounds and a non-kitted SKS. No sights. It's hard. Game's pretty. Tarkov can look really good. Oh, I guess I can drink my drink. Oh, and I got an Aquamari. I will never go... We'll never die of thirst. Let's get rid of the Karasa now and carry some more stuff. Oh yeah, and I want to get rid of my helmet. What am I doing? I got all of the room. Could carry the Karasa still. I take it back. Sniper, are you here? Meanwhile, you're thinking to yourself, why did he just walk over metal? What are you doing? It's so loud. It's true. I don't even give a care. I don't smoke, so I'm not picking up the cigarettes. You have 2K hours already, Fred? Oh my gosh. Scap almost for sure. I got the key. Okay, now we'll get rid of the Karasa for reals. Guess I don't really need this either. Starting to get light out. It's not good. It's not good. Do I go back the way that I came? Please don't shoot me with grenade launchers. I'm too young. I'm looking up there. I don't see him, but it doesn't mean he's not there. This was where I died the last time. Squeezing butt. Oh, can't get through over there. Alright, I think we're alright. Famous last words, right? Oh. I like to get the unknown key and drop it. You are a cruel person. I do the exact same thing when I'm on the body, to be fair. Limiting your enemies, right? Keep the little guy down, Carlos. Don't let him win. I like your style, Carlos. I like it. That's just sick. It's a strong play. I rarely get to do this little jump. This is fun. Making plays. Oh, I could use a trailer extract really quiet at night. That's true. It's not going to be night anymore, though. It's going to be daytime. The trailer is still safer, though. Well, I still need a red wrench or a red screwdriver. Where's that at? I gotta check the back of this car. There's a key. So that one of the ollie keys spawns in there. You know what the even bigger brain play would be? Like if you were trying to be real nice there, Carlos, is to unlock the door for people over here. Bring in your unknown key. Just leave the door open for me. Must be a bugala. What? Who is it? Where are you? Is he in the building? He's in the building. He's in the building, chat. No. What was that voice line? Where is he? Scared for my life. Why do I... Oh, okay. I'm like, why don't I have painkillers bound? I hate that jump. Just takes practice. That jump is deceptive because you don't want to actually jump on the corner that you think you're supposed to jump on. You have to jump to the side of it. Scab right there. No? Maybe? One of you buggers just hanging out in the woods? I'm going for it. Oh, somebody's out here looting caches. That was gonna be my slick. Uh-oh. Careful. Huh. Friends, not food. Friend, not food. Imagine if there was a dude just chilling up here waiting. I would be sad. I didn't know that I was going for an early morning raid here. Thought I was going for a night raid. Goodness gracious. The scav junk box? All the storage space for all the scav junk. It's just a really big container for very specific types of loot. The junk box is awesome. So it would help you hold, like, car batteries. You can actually put dog tags in it as well. All your, you know, a lot of the barter junk that you collect. Come on, campfire. I do have that thing, right? Yeah, crossroads. Okay. I like second guessed myself for a second. Like, should I be going to the other side of the map? Oh, the hideout on that scav box. Scav case. Yeah, I get those two confused. Please, no M61 round in the back of the head. Please. Please, I come in peace. Not in pieces. Gotta loot the red car, though. It's gonna be my undoing. We go the safe way. I hear noises behind me and I don't know what I hear, so I'm just trying to get distance. The problem with running is that someone on the other side of these tracks could hear me. So I gotta be really cautious. And the way the light just changed there, I thought I saw a muzzle flash. I don't... A flash bang? What is that? Is that just the sun? Game, you're freaking me out. Ugh. The scav case is expensive. You can get a lot of good quest items from it, though. I don't use, like Fred is, I don't use moonshine. I don't craft moonshine for it. I find it to be kind of a waste. But if you have infinite amounts of money, then the moonshine one can give you a lot of, like, really nice gear. You can get all the high-tier stuff. Even labs keycards. The lighting is doing weird things for me right now. Yeah, I gotta check the spot. Yeah, look at that. That's so weird. Huh. We got our blue powder back. You guys see that? It's gotta be some visual bug. It's literally flashing. Oh yeah, once you get the Bitcoin farm, the money-making situation becomes trivial. I actually stopped logging onto my other account and filling it with fuel because I'm at 40 mil. And I'm not spending any money because I'm barely playing, so I don't know. Okay, 2 tasks done. The only thing that I'm missing is that red screwdriver. I don't... Oh, I might level up. I might be within 100 EXP of leveling up. That would be so sad. But I can fix that. I think I got it. I think I got it, fam. Level 10, here we come. I believe. I told you night raids work for questing. Here we go. Quality recommendation. It's definitely true. So then I would ask, right? So anybody that would recommend night raids for questing, what is your experience with those creepy little sneaky guys that hide out, that have knives? They're poisonous. Like, what is that? I was wondering how big this thing is. Look at this. This thing's a monster. This is my new storage rig. Okay, I gotta turn these things in. Skier. Oh, by the way, this is sometimes quite helpful to know, and not everybody knows it when you're starting out. So if you have a task item like this, say you've done delivery from the past, part 1, and you don't want to go to factory in order to finish the quest. You're just like, for whatever reason, you don't want to go to factory. Maybe you're waiting for your buddy, but you want to still play. So you have these quest items in raid, transfer. Now they're off raids. That means the next raid, when I go in, I won't be holding on to the item. So if you have a quest item that you don't want to turn in right away for whatever reason, Maybe you just can't, right? That delivery from the past is a perfect example. You can actually take the item off of your character and put it in this little off-raid stash. So that might be a useful feature for you if you know about it. And I didn't know about that one for a long time. What's on the flash drive? Who knows? Don't got one yet. And I gotta get PMCs with pistols. Okay, no problem. No problem, right? Oh, we're not level 10. How close is it, right? What's this one? Secure folder in there. I don't remember a lot of the details. Oh, I did it. We're at level 10. Hallelujah. Oh, I made it. I made it. Okay, so do I need any of these things? Now I can like start selling some of this stuff. So let's see. Bastion, not that much. So when my primary strategy for selling things is I usually just undercut whatever the lowest is. I like my items to move. If you're trying to really min-max your stuff, you can definitely make a bit more. And like I find that often with many things, just going $1 under is fine. But even then you'll get stuck. So let's see what this advanced tube is worth. There's not even one for sale here. Let's go with 80,000? No, that's greedy, right? Let's go 60,000. Okay. So, what do I want to get? I want to get thermite. This is a good moment here. Can of thermite. Buy 2 of you. Do I have... Oh, did I get 2? I only got 1. Do I have any green powder? I do not. It's okay. We're going to solve all of these problems. Examine. Right click, filter by item. Bought it. Offer was sold. Bought it. Sorry, the offer was already purchased. That's weird. Let me have my thermite. Okay, and then I know this is putting my money down a fair bit, but this is important to me. We want eagle. Oh, it's 100k. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt too. Probably not worth it, but like sort of worth it, you know? It might have been cheaper for me to not do it like that. But hey, we did what we did. So I'm just going to put this next to here. Ammo box. Totally worth. Yes. Oh, that's so nice. Look at that. That's way better. Way better. I needed the box. I needed it for my sanity. Oh yeah, now I can see how much these glasses are worth. So this is where I get to trim most of my loot. Okay. I don't think that tube is going very quick. Let's get you for 8,777. Let that go. See what else I'm holding on to for profit here. Not these. Oh, I was holding to those for another reason. Water filter, we're going to sell that. Hoses, I actually need. Croutons, I think I need for a task. Anything in here? Nuts and bolts, I think I actually need. Okay. This is going well so far. Got space. Oh yeah, we'll get rid of you. I don't know why I was holding on to that. Sugar, we're gonna sell that. Hard drive, I think was for a trade. CPUs, not worth quite as much, but we're still gonna sell them anyway. I have a plug for building the generator. I don't know why I didn't do it yet. What else do I got here? I can sell you. I can sell you. You. Fan. Oh, not the sugar. Whap whap. You. And we're getting rid of these now. No reason to really keep the blue powders, right? And then this guy. I'm gonna get this on here. We're gonna sell most of this stuff. But I'm also gonna move this down now for storage space. Awesome. Oh, this is a momentous moment. What else do I need to get inside this container? So we can just sell this guy. Tarzan rig. Tonight's episode of Tetris is brought to you by... Alright, grab the stuff that I want to keep. Let's get rid of these. Oh, I think I just have to sell them? Oh, that's brutal. You buy them? You do. Bye-bye. Okay. These filters are going to pay for my frivolous spending on powders. 178 all the way across. Try not to leave out your extra digit. Take your time with pricing out stuff. The flea market is weird. There's nothing to say other than it's weird. Okay, so these are like still decent. So like right here, I'm not going to go to the lowest because I can see a whole whack of these prices moving around. So let's do that. Oh yeah, we're getting some monies. Getting some monies back. I am losing a lot of money in fees, but I think we're going to be all right. Do I have another paracord? I thought I had two. Fred's out. Time to make real money. Thanks for stopping in, Fred. Hope you're doing well, guy. When are you going to start streaming on YouTube, Fred? That's what I want to know, you know? That's what I want to know. When are we going to see you on YouTube? What else? Oh yeah, are these selling for more? 12,000. Perfect. Perfect. How much are CPU fans going for? Still 20k? It's funny. Somebody was telling me, they're like, these aren't even worth picking up anymore after the nerf. Like you turn your nose at 20k per slot? I'm like, you know you're rich when, right? How much are you worth? Oh yeah, let's get rid of everything. It's a fire sale. It's not worth that much to me. I'm just going to be running RPKs now. I'm going to buy the gun in a moment that I plan on using. Let's see here. Collect. Oh, we got more fuel. Awesome. Where do I want the fuel? Let's put it there. Got some grenades. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day in the neighbor. Won't you be my neighbor? You're going to be the new mag carrier. Got some dollars. Excellent. Receive all just in case. Let's collect our buckets of money. Up to almost $1 million now. Let's go. How much are you worth? Oh. Wow, people are paying this much to get to labs? You guys are fools. You're just paying almost 500k worth of fake money to go and play with hackers? You're kidding. What about sugar? Oh my gosh. Make sure you're keeping your sugar, folks. I'm just going to go the same price as that one on the low end. Wow, that was not much of a fee at all. I think chocolate's worth a good amount too. See, and now I've got enough to supply myself for a hot minute. Like, I think we're in a good spot. These nails are going for a good price too. I knew that before I even got here. Paracords. Oh, I had more nails. Whoops. So always remember to hit this little auto select similar. That's a nice one there. I don't have more than one paracord, even though I thought I did. Too many zeros. Don't add the extra zero. You're gonna see a really mean fee. I want to sell the ones I have today, like this ammo right here. Okay, it's not that bad. I thought that was gonna be nuts too. Let's get rid of these nails. Just making all the profits. So this is what level 10 really is. It's not about being able to buy off the flea. It's about being able to sell on the flea. And don't get me wrong, there's certainly quite a few things that you're going to want to buy off the flea. In fact, I'm going to show you my #1 recommendation right now. So like this weapon right here, it's gone. Actually, it might have some BP rounds in it. Hold on a sec. One moment. Yep, 2 rounds of BP. I guess I can keep the PS rounds for now. But this gun, gone. It's no longer my gun. I would rather use a different weapon. Bye-bye. Das Vidania. This one. So this I could craft an AKM with, if like I needed to, but I'm just gonna use the flea for all that. So get rid of you. Oh, I can buy that red screwdriver that I need for the barter to get that other EXP, but I'm not too worried about it yet. Combine my stacks of money. Okay. Oh yeah, I could get this too. So here's another good item that you're gonna want early on. Let's, you know, not be a savage and just hold on to all your loose money stacks. Gonna get an empty wallet. 20k, not a bad investment. And we can toss our money in there, our extra money. So I like to keep one stack of regular money just in the regular inventory. That way, if I'm carrying money in my container, you know, I want to bring it in for the car rides out, it won't take it from there. This I would prefer to use, but it's actually not going to be as valuable to me anymore. So this is another case of like I should have used it, but I didn't have the parts to use it. So I'm just gonna move on. What else? Red. What? This is 100,000? Why? That's nuts. How much is the blue powder worth? 30k? Goodness gracious, what are people doing? I thought you said that this had gone down in value. I was expecting it to be like 10k. Okay, what are you doing with your lives, people? Put our keys in there. I am saving these for a helmet trade-in. Anything else? Helix? Yep. Mo money. I'm about to buy the gun, by the way. I'm about to buy the thing that I'm talking about. The one that you want. The thing that everybody should be using at level 10, in my opinion. Probably one of the best value weapons that you have access to, and it is going to be my go-to. Like, you're going to see the next probably like 4 or 5 raids played with this one gun, unless the game makes me choose something different. And I bet you probably already know what it is. You probably already know. What else? Aquamari. It's a fire sale. We don't need anything. I should probably keep this, but hey, you know what? We're moving on. Nothing extra. Hot rods? How much are you worth? Okay, let's get it. Let's get the gun. RPK. Those are the only 3 letters you need to know. So RPK, 50k right now. This does get down to like as low as 40. And a bonus little tip here. If you're scrolling through and you see one around, I'm just going to try and point one out. I don't think that they exist right now. So people get these for a quest, and they'll have a big drum mag on them. I was trying to see if I could find one. Yeah, so this one right here. So this drum mag sells for 19k. So that would make the gun about 60, and then plus the optic. I don't really think that that's worth it. It's really close. Like if it was 70k, I would totally get it. But going back here, a little refresh. This is the gun. So the nice thing about the RPK, look at its base stats right here, 71 recoil. This is awesome, and you just saw how much money I made just from like a bunch of random stuff that I found in the game. Like this is my gun, this is my jam right here. So I'll get this. I will get, you know, my mags. Let's get a vest. Do I have an extra vest that I need to get rid of now? Maybe I can get rid of a Triton? No, I still need him for storage. Okay. So we'll grab my Ragman vest. We'll get my mags. Into... This one didn't come with one. Have any others? Nope. So right click, filter by item. These are nice and cheap now. At one point they were probably pretty expensive. 3 mags is going to be enough. Load ammo. We don't want to be taking in our Eagle Nick. But I do want my PS. So I'm just going to load up all of this other junker ammo. Throw one of these in there. One in the gun. Okay. So this gun, all I need to do, I'm going to go over to Skier. I'm going to grab basic one of them. Okay. So we got bam. I've got these flashlights that I've been holding on to. And just find them in you know, in the game and keep them on. I like to put my flashlight on the right side of the gun. Okay. And then we're going to go over to proper. We're going to grab this little cheapo sight here. Okay. Gonna slap that on. What do we got? 69 recoil. Giggity giggity. Right? Done. Perfect. Great gun. Full auto. It's a killer. And actually, I don't want this junker ammo. I take it back. This junker ammo is actually you're dead to me. Oh, actually, I'll use it as extra ammo. So what we want is I'm gonna go linked search here. I'm gonna go to the ammo side of things. Another gun to examine. I'm gonna go to BT, and this round, I'm just gonna buy all of that. All of that. That's why we got the ammo case, right? So load me up. You bullet, get out of here. BT, go in. So we got our stack of ammo. And this is where I would, so for PS rounds, these are, I think, pretty cheap. Yeah, I can buy them now. So PS rounds, I'll keep a stack of, actually, let's do this. Load ammo, PS, unload ammo. So we got our PS rounds. I'll keep a stack of PS rounds on my person. So that way I can keep my cost down. So I'll keep one stack of BT there. Keep a stack of PS rounds here. Usually I'll keep 60. Let's bring like 10 of this other stuff. This way, if I'm gonna run out of ammo, I have something going on. And there we go. This is my loadout right here. This is actually it. So I got the cheap headphones. I got the SSH. You can go with the Ratnik, 30k, whatever. Got your bank robber until you find something better in raid. I'll have my 1 med. And then I have my Zuck 3. I have my RPK, my little blaster, with ammo that's like, it's reasonable. I promise that cost is super reasonable. I'm going to collect some more money here. I'm up to 1.5 mil. Like, no problem. Just like that. Just like that. Okay. Yeah, the RPK is seriously the best budget gun that you can get. And it does work, right? So, it'll get taken now and again. So there's a downside to it. But I think as far as the weapon cost goes, let's like try and roughly work it out. So mags 6k, the gun I spent, let's say 10, 20. I'm rounding up. So 20k plus 50, 70. Let's say 80 rounding up still. So you're like, whoa, that's expensive, Jet. And you're like, oh, that's not good. That's not budget. But like, do scav runs. Learn my scav runs that I've been showing on YouTube for a little while. Learn them. You will never be broke. In fact, you'll be rich forever. And let's just say hypothetically we're paying here. So 60 rounds is 12,000. 90, 18,000. So we're paying 6k per, right? So we have 18,000 worth of ammo right there. We're up to 98,000. You're like, oh, that's still so much. But you're so effective with this gun. And 100k on your gun is not a lot. It really, really isn't. Like, all you need to do, and I'm oversimplifying, but this is the honest truth. All you need to do, play your scavs, do hidden cache runs on whatever map you like to play, or if you found another strategy online that you like. What I would suggest, though, is that you should be able to, on a minimum, be making 300k per scav run as a beginner. And if you're not making that, watch my scav series that I've been posting, my live content, and see what I do. It is super consistent. You're gonna make a ton of money, and if you're bringing in a gun like this, you're just gonna survive more. You're gonna be more effective. So anyway, I'm gonna hop off. That's it. I'm stoked that I got level 10. This is gonna help me move forward pretty quickly in terms of gear. So now, I'm gonna be able to take certain fights. I'm not gonna be as timid against scavs. Against a lot of players, I'm gonna be able to blast them down. Some people I'm gonna die, and that's okay. My gun's not overly fancy, so I will likely get it back from time to time. But you're gonna see the RPK. It's just gonna be my go-to. This is it. The MDR is a good weapon too. But if you're looking for like a nice budget weapon, the RPK for sure. The MDR he's talking about is a 5.56 weapon, which is also fantastic, especially if you've got cheap ammo access to it. But I'm gonna head out. It's dinner time, and by the way, I didn't say it till the end, but today is actually my birthday, so thanks for hanging out on a birthday stream. Fun, right? I'll catch y'all on Sunday, back again, 6 o'clock Pacific. As long as I'm not overwhelmed with crazy school stuff, and, there's always a possibility. I like throwing that out there. But I hope you all have an awesome night. Thanks for the chats. Thanks for all the comments. And We'll see you next time.